waving right now live on the YouTube carshares.com. Go to carshares at carshares YouTube channel. And then if you already follow me right now, we are at the carshares Facebook group. So for those car shares or YouTube hosts or yeah, for that matter, Turo hosts, you're already kind of like having a lot of things happen for your business, but now it's time to take it to the next level, right? So that's what this live is about. What are the success strategies that is going to enable you to become not just super excited about 2023, but also actually laying the foundation for complete success, like taking stuff over. All right. So that's what this live is about. So I'm gonna wait to some people join the live, but by all means, if you have any questions during this live, this the chat is open right now. Just go ahead and type yes, yes, yes. Okay. If you're enjoying this, type yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna be answering and we're reviewing the chats, and I'll be calling on some folks and to ask you some questions. All right. So basically, what are we talking about? We're talking about 2023. Right now, we're in 2023. 2023 is a great time to actually be doing stuff for yourself, right? So what do I mean by that? It means there's a lot of opportunities. You look at what happened in the car industry, right? People were so much concerned about what it will cost to actually be an entrepreneur in 2022. Some people sold off their cars. They weren't able to actually benefit from the fact that car prices were coming down. So car prices were coming down, but yet people are exiting, right? Car prices were then going up and people were buying in. So you have a whole gluttony of folks coming into the car space or the car sharing space for that matter without an understanding of what it actually took to be a car shares, right? What do I mean by car shares? A car host, right? So what you got to do is make sure that for 2023 you're not in a situation where you're trying to like make it um a big thing to basically share your cars. You can share your cars at any time. You don't really need somebody to tell you that. Well, if you're sharing your cars, you don't sure if they're gonna damage your cars, and you can't just have cars sitting around. Okay, you see cars behind me. They sit around, but they're actually all going out. Okay, and exotic. These are high price vehicles that you can utilize to make money. Okay, so but if you're already making money and you find yourself basically like your expenses are so high that you don't know what to do with your expenses, I'm here to let you know that you can relax your mind, your soul, and have the practical knowledge to be able to move past what is stopping you from taking it to the next level, right? So that's what we're going to talk about too. Success strategies for 2023, success strategies, not just to enable you to become the best host that you can be, but also enable you to know how to kind of lift yourself up when you're in a bottom, right? A lot of people hit rock bottom last year, and hey, if you're still here right now in this day and age, then something is positive about what you've done. Okay, you've already become a success. So don't let negativity come into your mindset for 2023. Don't let that happen, and that's why I'm coming up and doing this live right now, right on my YouTube channel, also live on the Facebook um, group that I have. So it's Turo host tired of sharing and paying parking fees and live on at cost years. Okay, so you guys already kind of knew that last year we rolled out two products, two apps to enable you to improve your business standpoint, right? In other words, these are just tools that are going to be helpful as you run your business in 2023, right? But what do I mean by that? Okay, so you cannot be everywhere all the time. Like I just found a way to share cars yesterday. Somebody was flying in from other part of town, and they wanted to be here to be able to enjoy the new year in the Tampa Bay area. I was able to facilitate that, but it all took planning. So what if you have an opportunity for somebody to help you plan your trip and your trip hosting, so that way you don't have to always be around and worrying about how you're going to coordinate stuff. That's what Car Shares is about, right? Car Shares. If you're already part of the Facebook group, continue to ask questions. I'm going to be sharing more information as I get them. But here's the bottom line. In 2023, you want to be able to free yourself from all the hands-on particular work that needs to be done. You want to be able to think strategically, be on a strategic level to handle things, right? So that's what I'm trying to help you guys with this particular platform, right? So if you already are on Apple, I need you to do one thing right now. If you're watching this video, there'll be a replay for it. When you get to this point, stop what you're doing. I'm going to pause for about 30 seconds to give you an opportunity to go to Apple App Store and download CarShares Driver. So CarShares Driver, that's an app that's on the Apple Store. Okay. Let me see if I can link that right there for you guys on Facebook. Facebook does have a way for me to link stuff that I already had before, recently added. So I'm going to link that right there. You have the coaching packages. Okay, so I'm going to link the coaching packages for you guys right there. So that's done. So if you're on Facebook and you're following me live, you should now have access to the coaching package. I'm going to show that right now. I like this particular feature about Facebook Live. So the link right there is up there. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and click that. And if you're watching on YouTube, what I'm going to like you to do is at some point, I'm going to also leave a link somewhere in the description of this live. What I will need you to do is click that link. Is going to take you to a site where you're going to see the packages for CarShares, right? So the CarShares training packages, because that's going to be essential, because most of the training that I'm going to be doing for success strategies and getting you to the next level, I'm going to be doing within the app. So the app is going to enable you to do what's called in-app purchases. You're going to watch videos and you're going to be in a situation to actually better yourself, not just emotionally, but also I'm going to giving you tips, okay, on how to basically plan each trip so you're not wasting a lot of money, right? In parking fees, you're not wasting a lot of money worrying about how you're going to get one car from one spot to another. And believe me, that's become one of the most difficult things that I've seen so far for folks that are either wanting to start in the car sharing business or they're wanting to kind of like diversify or increase their fleet. And it becomes very problematic when you're not sure where your money is going to come from, because you like maybe one or two person working this whole fleet of cars. So that's why the CarShares app is here for you guys. Okay. Again, if you're watching from Facebook, there's a live link right there. It's somewhere up there that I'm pointing. It's a live link. It says featured. Click on that and it will get you where you got to be. If you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a link in the description. Just go ahead and click that link and it will take you to a site where you can get more information, or you can go to CarShares. What I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to type up somewhere in the chat. Okay. I'm going to type up somewhere in the chat at some point, and you can actually see what the deal is with the chats. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pause a little bit. I know I've been talking for about 9 minutes. The bottom line is this: Happy New Year 2023. 2023 is going to be your year. The bottom line is, by it being your year, I expect you to do some things that are actually going to help you get past the difficulties that you've had, not just last year, but the previous years. Okay. A lot of people have, or they want to make New Year's resolutions, but they don't know how to take those resolutions from an idea into an action plan. Okay. There are certain things that you have to do. Again, I know I'm not talking to the details that you expect, but I want you to be part of the coaching packet. Okay. Click the link. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to be leaving the link somewhere in the description. Okay. I want you to be part of the coaching packet because that's where I'm going to be sharing these tips. Okay. They're going to be very specific. But if you do have questions, now's the time to go ahead and leave a comment somewhere in the chat. Leave a comment somewhere in the chat. If you're watching this live, I know a couple of people showed up and then they left, but at the end of the day, it's all about your mindset. If you don't take anything away from my live today, just know that your mindset is the big differentiator. If you can Get your mindset right, then you're going to be successful. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with being able to do anything. Do you have the right mindset for success? Because if you have that right mindset, you're going to be a success regardless of the situation you find yourself in. You're going to be a success regardless if you are falling back from your plan. You're going to know how to bounce back, because that's one of the main things people got to realize. Do you know how to bounce back from adversity? Do you know how to bounce back when things are not going your way? Or do you get super frustrated and think the only way to get things accomplished is to basically throw a temper tantrum? I'm not going to say this lightly, but a lot of people want to blame somebody. You want to blame this guy here, you're going to blame that guy there, that person over there. But at some point, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself the question: what have I done today to get myself out of my situation? What have I done today to ensure that I'm going to be a winner? Ask yourself those questions, and then go back and figure out what it takes to actually answer those questions. What is it going to take to answer those particular questions about winning? What is it going to take to answer those questions about being the individual that you know you can be? The individual that is going to be the top successful person in 2023. What is it going to take? Is it going to take just watching this YouTube video? Because if it does, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and also the subscribe button so you can get more exclusive motivational videos that I'm going to be putting out. Okay, I'm going to pause again. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. If you already subscribed, I need you to subscribe to my Facebook group, Two Row Host Tired of Cleaning. Okay, and paying parking fees. That's the name of the YouTube group. And you can also follow me on my YouTube. Okay, so Facebook group and YouTube. So I'm doing live right now on both of them. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about you being successful in 2023. And I'm not going to take that lightly. 2023 is your year, and you need to make it your year. And what you got to do on day one is become active as part of the Facebook group, become active as part of the YouTube channel. And once we're done with that, we're going to get you the right mindset through our coaching program. All right. So that's all I wanted to come around and kind of give you guys about a 13-minute spiel on the success strategies and the plans to get after it. If you have any questions, leave a comment somewhere in the description and I'll be reaching out to you. Happy New Year.